It's time for Skyview High School Sports, a presentation of 106.9 FM, 1390 AM The Fan, and CashValleyDaily.com. Brought to you by Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning, Alpine Cleaning, DD Auto and Salvage, Old Grist Mill, Preston Watts Collision and Glass, Great Basin Graphics, Adams Wealth Advisors, Cache Valley Daily, Young Toyota and Young Honda, Napa Auto Parts, Les Olson IT, and The Logo Shop. Now, it's time for the Skyview Bobcats on 106.9 The Fan.
Skyview High School Sports. We're here at Westfield tonight. John Newbold here with you, and it should be a good matchup between the Bobcats and the Longhorns. The Skyview Bobcats got the victory in Smithfield the first time that these two teams met back on January 8th. Skyview got the victory 57-49. It was Liam Guthrie leading the way with 16 points, McCade Roll with 12, and Tatum Sagers with 10 points in that game. Those are all the double-figure scores for the Bobcats. And then for Westfield, they were led by Laughter with 13, McCormick with 10, and Harrison 11. Daxton Laughter's a 5'9 guard. McCormick's a 6'1 senior. He's a guard and forward. That's what he's listed as. And Harrison is a small forward, 6'3 junior. So that was the scoring the first time these teams met. Skyview, of course, 11-9 overall on the season, 6-3 in region play. Westfield 3-6 in region play, 9-11 overall. The new school down here near Fremont. And Skyview coming off a great victory the other night at Bear River High School. It was the fourth quarter. Skyview got it done. I went back to CashValleyDaily.com and rewatched the game, and Skyview only allowed 2 points the last 6 minutes of that contest to get them the victory going away over the Bears. It was a close game. Skyview only got the lead the last 40 seconds of that third quarter. That's the first time they led. It was a close game throughout. Bear River led by as many as 9. Skyview matched that there in the second half as Liam Guthrie really got going there in the second half as he was knocking down three-point shots all over the place, and the Bobcats came away with the victory. So again, we want to thank you for tuning in and listening tonight. If you're watching on CashValleyDaily.com, your video experience is powered by Adams Wealth Advisors. Adams Wealth Advisors, they're expecting specific guidance from advisors who adhere to principles of honesty, professionalism, and integrity. Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com. They power your video experience here on CashValleyDaily.com. Other games of note going on in region play tonight. You've got first place on the line. Ridgeline is at Green Canyon. And then Mountain Crest, they're at Bear River tonight. And there's Sam Clark's down there, and good to see him again. He helped us out with a game on the camera, but the JV had a tough loss tonight to Westfield earlier. But again, Bobcats and Longhorns, that's coming up next. Before we go to break, we want to make sure to check with the Logo Shop. They're the sponsor of our uniform check. The Logo Shop, they really can put your logo on just about anything. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations, trust the Logo Shop. We logo stuff, and you can go to the Logo Shop now before the Utah State game, the Spectrum Magic game. They've got a couple of t-shirts on sale for the Spectrum Magic game tomorrow versus New Mexico. So get up to the Logo Shop tomorrow morning before that game starts to watch that one. But again, the Bobcats, as we look at the uniforms, the Bobcats are in all blue. They've got the blue jerseys, blue shorts with the white numerals. And the Longhorns will be in white uniforms, the white jerseys, white shorts, outlined in that kind of burnt orange or brown, however you want to see it, but that's what the game will be like tonight, and that's the logo shop. We're going to take a break and come back with our starting lineups as we get closer to tip-off here at Westfield High School. It's the Bobcats and the Longhorns. That's coming up next, right here on 1390 AM, 106.9 FM, The Fan.
Make it 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC, online at advancedheating-ac.com.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations, call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Reactive Physical Therapy will show you what actions you can take to create the reaction you desire. Reactive Physical Therapy in Providence and North Logan. Call 435-535-3677 or reactivephysicaltherapy.com.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
Keep your car running its best with help from Napa Auto Parts. Need a new battery or wiper blades? Napa features the best brands and can even help with battery or wiper blade installation right there on the spot. Locally owned from Preston to Providence. Napa Auto Parts.
Preston Watts Collision and Glass has been your #1 resource for collision repair and auto glass. We specialize in windshield repairs. Competitive prices, call Preston Watts Collision and Glass at 563-3215. We do it right.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
Great Basin Graphics does custom t-shirts and creates graphic designs that'll get your business noticed. Amazing colors and designs that seem to jump off the t-shirt. Go to GreatBasinGraphics.com.
Great Basin Graphics. We made you look.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
Welcome back to Westfield High School. It's the Bobcats and the Longhorns. So the starting lineup for the Bobcats: number 3, McCade Roll. He's a 6-foot junior. Number 4, Liam Guthrie's 6'4" senior. Number 15, Jace Lillywhite, a 6'4" senior. Number 35, Chance Wilson, a 6'3" senior. And I missed someone there. Who did I miss, Ryan? I missed someone.
Let's see.
Probably Zach Oxborough, number 33. Yes. So 6'2" junior. For the Longhorns, you've got number 2, Jaden Fowers. He's a 6'1" junior. Number 3, Daxton Laughter, a 5'9" junior. Number 4, Jackson Slaw, a 6'1" senior. Number 5, Cole McCormick, a 6'1" senior. And number 23, Jordan Harrison. So, should be a good one tonight as the Longhorns and the Bobcats get underway today. And there's the whistle and the tip, controlled by Skyview. They'll be going right to left on your radio dial towards the south. So Guthrie hands off to McCade Roll. Now to Oxborough, back to Chance Wilson. Backdoor play to McCade Roll, and it's stolen away, and here come the Longhorns. They get it off to Fowers. He's on the the wing. Now they go clear out front to Slaw. Now to the high post to Fowers. He's going to pull up from the free throw line, rattles it home, and it's 2-0 Westfield. Skyview left him open. He just turned around and shot it. So 2-0 Westfield. Skyview's going right to left on your radio dial towards the south. McCade Roll hands off to Oxborough. The Longhorns start off in a 2-3 zone. Oxborough fakes the three, drives inside, banks it up, no good, gets his own rebound, misses again, but they're going to call a foul on Jackson Slaw. So good hustle there by Oxborough to just stay with it. So he'll go to the line to shoot two. Again, Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning says schedule your service call on their website, advancedheating-ac.com. As the first free throw goes through, again, you're listening to 106.9 FM, 1390 AM, The Fan. 2-1. As Oxborough knocks down both free throws, and we're all tied up at 2. Laughter brings it down the right side. Now he gets it to Harrison. Thought about a three. That looked like a double dribble. He goes in. No call. Lots of contact as he just went right over Lillywhite. Harrison showing some strength that time. Oxborough on the left wing. 4-2. High post to Chance Wilson. Backdoor cut. Liam Guthrie as he burnt past the defenders, and a great look by Chance Wilson in the high post. We're all tied up at 4. Harrison dishes back to his teammate Laughter. Back to Harrison. Now they work it up to Slaw near the circles. He's going to go against Oxborough. He slides. That was a walk. He got the shot off, but Oxborough got the rebound. It just came off the bottom of the backboard. Gets into the front court. Now he gets into the lane, loses the ball. Fight for it. Kicks it out to Chance Wilson. To McCade Roll. Fakes the three. Now he's going to drive baseline. Goes all across the key. Keeps his dribble alive, and he
dribbled it off at his foot.
Yeah. He did a good job keeping the dribble alive going across the key, but the defender kind of overplayed him, so he tried to cross him over and come back underneath and just couldn't do it as it went off his foot, out of bounds. Under 6 minutes to play in the opening quarter, 4-4. Laughter gets it off to McCormick. Now down low. They go right into McCade Roll. Up and in. That's Jaden Fowers. So 6-4. McCade Roll in the front court. Now to the right wing. Got it to Guthrie. Fakes the three. Now he drives. Layup around the rim. No good. It was a nice finger roll. It just didn't go for him. Quickly, the Longhorns come down. They get it to Harrison against Lillywhite. He backs him down. He's got a height advantage. Goes at him. Banks it up. No good. The last touched by the Bobcats. Harrison and the Longhorns right now, Ryan, have a little more energy, it seems like.
Yeah, and on that one, we just needed to box him out a little more and we would have had the ball, but we kind of stood and watched.
So they get it into the corner to Slaw. He drove into the lane and then kicked it cross court to Laughter. Laughter's bump. Now he goes out front to McCormick. So they reset things with Slaw at the top of the three-point line with 20 seconds on the shot clock. They've got plenty of time. Slaw all alone for three, in and out. Chance Wilson the rebound, gets it off to Lillywhite. Lillywhite brings it up into the front court, back to Wilson. Now they hand it to Roll with 4:38. Here in the opening quarter, 6-4 Westfield. Down on the block, it's to Oxborough. As he went across the lane, it was knocked out from behind, goes into the corner to Guthrie. Guthrie spins, doesn't go anywhere with it. Lillywhite loses the ball. Wow, that's a terrible call. Call it both ways. Lillywhite, he ran over a defender, they called it, but on the other end, when he got ran over, nothing called there. So.
And on that one, I didn't feel that he just turned to go to it. He didn't even know the defender was right there.
Yeah, the Bobcats wasn't consistent with the call there. 4:20 opening quarter, 6-4 Westfield with the ball. They come across the timeline and they're in the circles. That's Laughter. Gets it into the high post to Fowers. He's going to hand it off to Slaw. He backs up and hits the shot. Slaw got the friendly roll, and it's 8-4 Westfield. So the last couple games, Skyview's gotten off to a slow start. Oxborough down low, Chance Wilson, and it's a wedgie as it's blocked.
Jump ball.
Yeah, it will go to Westfield. Skyview got the tip. But that's just good hustle by Westfield to kind of get up and knock that ball from behind for Chance because he was open underneath.
Yeah, he's got to catch that and go straight up instead of hesitate for a second.
8-4 Westfield, 3:44. Here come the Longhorns. Stops his dribble across the timeline. That's Laughter. Gets it to Harrison in the corner. Now out front to McCormick. To Laughter on the wing to Harrison. Back up top. He's going to drive. Goes inside. Layup left hand. Good. Harrison's got 4, and it's 10-4. Longhorns with 3:20. McCade Roll explodes down the lane. Up with the shot. Good, and he's fouled. McCade Roll shows the explosion to the basket.
And that was good control up in the air, knowing he's going to get hit, and then just finishing strong.
So the foul goes against McCormick. His first team foul. Two team fouls. The scoreboard says Westfield with 2, Skyview with 1. So McCade Roll the shot. He's got the 3-point play. So McCade Roll with 3 and cuts into that lead. Cut it in half, 10-7 Westfield. 3:12 left in the opening quarter. This region matchup, Skyview 6-3 in region. And Longhorns 3-6. Harrison backs it up. Now he's going to drive. He gets onto the baseline. Blocked by Lillywhite. And the ball's loose. And Lillywhite rips it out of there. Stops it. Gives it back to McCade Roll. Great hustle by Lillywhite as he got the shot. He's given up a couple inches and he still blocked it. And McCade Roll spins to the lane. Up with the shot. It's good. He takes a hard fall, but McCade Roll rolled his ankle there, but he's got the bucket and harm. The foul goes against Laughter. McCade Roll, for as small as he is, Ryan, his body control is outstanding.
Well, and he's not afraid to go in with the tall timbers either.
No. So Chance will come out, high it in for him, and McCade Roll limping around trying to walk that off. Yeah, they're going to get Sagers in, I think, for him after this free throw if he makes it. It's up and good. They're going to bring in Sagers and try to find out if he's okay. So 2 straight 3-point plays for McCade. And it's 10-10. So they were down 6, and then that erased quickly by McCade Roll. So it's 10-10, 2:35 in the opening quarter. They work it down to Fowers. Fowers backs in. Wow, a foul on Hyatt. That was a quick whistle there.
I think the whistle came before there was any contact.
Yeah, Hyatt, I don't know what the official on the baseline saw, but he saw something. So they kick it in the corner for 3, on the way, short, rebound to Lillywhite. So the Bobcats can take their first lead on this possession. Guthrie has it over to Oxborough, and Oxborough's going to set up the offense with McCade Roll on the bench as they're looking at his ankle. Liam Guthrie goes to the right wing, now to Lillywhite straight away. Oxborough on the left wing gets it knocked away. Now he's going to drive. He gets in the lane, gets 2 men in the air, lays it up and in. What patience by Oxborough as he got 2 defenders in the air and then just laid it up and in when they came back down 12-10 Skyview. Under 2 minutes to play in the quarter. A screen on Sagers. Now they kick it back out to Fowers. Fowers is going to drive on Sagers. Gets into the lane. Spins around. Good defense by Sagers. but Fowers just muscles it up and in, and we're tied back up at 12. As McKay Roll looks like he's going to go to the locker room, probably just going to have to retape that, Ryan.
Yeah, the training room's right over there, and Brendan Reese is there to help him, so I think they'll tighten it up and see if he can go.
Oxborough to Guthrie for three, and he airballs out of the corner. He got his defender in the air, but maybe rushed the three. Fowers brings it down. Guthrie knocks him off. Harrison just got it in the high post. Back to Fowers. Fowers drives against Guthrie. Layup good as he stretches those arms. Fowers has got 8 of their 14 points, and it's 14-12 with a minute to go. Westfield with the lead. Oxborough hands it off to Hyatt up top. Now to Guthrie. He's on the right wing. A fast first quarter, or at least it feels that way to me. Lillywhite drives, spins at the lane, goes up against Harrison. Layup, oh! Great move, it just didn't fall for him. Harrison's bringing it down. He's going to go all the way down. The layup, no good. Rebound, Guthrie. Nobody stopped the ball, Ryan, but then when he got in the lane, they all, engulfed him.
And shot clock's off, so it probably will work for one here.
Yeah, Skyview can tie it up or take the lead. 20 seconds left in the quarter, no shot clock. Oxborough has it clear out top. He's guarded closely there. Now he spins, gets the defender off, now uses a screen. Back to Guthrie with 10. Down to 7. Guthrie's got to go. He fakes the 3, gets it over to Sagers with 4. He's going to drive, tries to kick it inside, and it's knocked away. A half-court shot is no good by the Longhorns, but a good defensive possession there, and the Longhorns lead 14-12 at the end of one quarter. We're going to take a break and be back with the start of the second quarter right after this on The Fan.
Make it 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC online at advancedheating-ac.com.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations. Call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Reactive Physical Therapy will show you what actions you can take to create the reaction you desire. Reactive Physical Therapy in Providence and North Logan. Call 435-535-3677 or reactivephysicaltherapy.com.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
Welcome back to Westfield High School. 14-12 is the score. Westfield with the first quarter lead on the Bobcats. But it will be Bobcat basketball to start the second quarter. Guthrie, open 3, didn't take it, gave it off to Hyatt. Thought Guthrie should have taken that one, Ryan. But
the way he shot him the other night, he definitely should have.
Doesn't use the screen, reverse layup kind of, no. Harrison brings it down. The late defense flashed before him. Easton Mills is going to start this second quarter for the Bobcats. They've got Sagers, Oxborough, Hyatt, Mills, and Guthrie. They tried to lob it down low over the top to Harrison, but Oxborough knocked it away as he had fronted Harrison there and denied him the ball. They're trying to inbound. They get it out to Harrison. Back in the corner, it comes to Laughter. Now he's going to bring it out front, hand it off to McCormick. They whip it around. A long 3, straight away, and it's good by Laughter. His first points of the game, 17-12, Longhorns. Sagers brings it across the timeline, hands it off to Hyatt. Hyatt's going to drive across the key, gets in there, kicks it out to Sagers. Back to Hyatt in the corner, trying to find Mills down low. He can't, goes cross court to the right side to Oxborough. Great recovery defensively for the Longhorns. Oxborough spins around. He wasn't even in the lane! They called 3 seconds, but Oxborough he had maybe half of 1 foot in the lane. The rest of him was out of it.
And it was the ref up top that called that shouldn't have been. That's not his call.
Well, you heard it from the Westfield fans, but they obviously don't know the rules. That's a bad call. 17-12, Westfield leads. They pass it out front. That's Drew Faddis. He's a 6'6" freshman, but he's got some good moves. Faddis trying to post up. Guthrie's not letting him. They pass it out front. It's an errant ball, but Faddis went and got it. Three-pointer on the wing. Good. It's Slaw for 3.
And Coach Hilliard was frustrated because we went under the screen instead of over the top.
Sagers passes out to Hyatt. Hyatt drives. He gets it knocked away. And here come the Longhorns again. McCormick with the steal. Gets it off to Slaw. Slaw kicks it outside. Three-pointer on the way. Around the rim, no good. Mills the rebound, and they're going to call a hold on Faddis on the rebound. Good rebound by Easton Mills. Again, we want to thank our sponsors, Reactive Physical Therapy, great locations in North Logan and Providence. Personalized care plans for your complete recovery. It's Reactive Physical Therapy, bringing you Skyview Sports here on the Fan. So Chance Wilson into the game for Hyatt. 20-12, Westfield leads by 8, their largest lead of the game. Skyview's offense has kind of gone downhill after Roll left the game with an ankle injury. Mills spins in the lane, goes up with a shot, foul, and it's good! Nice move by Easton Mills. Faddis picks up 2 quick fouls, the 6'6" freshman. He's got 2 fouls as McCade Rolls coming out of the locker room still
pretty ginger on that foot.
So I don't know if he'll be able to go. We'll see. Mills knocks down the free throw. He's got the first Skyview points of the quarter, 5:40 here in the half. 20-15, Skyview trails. They work it over to the right wing. That's Fowers. Guarded by Mills on the mismatch. Fowers gets inside, spins up with the shot, no good. Chance Wilson the rebound. Great rebound by Wilson. He gives it off to Guthrie in the front court. Now to Sagers, open for 3, left corner, no. Mills tips it around, Oxborough has it. Oxborough gets it ripped out of there by Slaw. Slaw brings it down, 2-on-1 break against Sagers, lays it up.
It was about a 4-on-1 break, actually.
Well,
So-
yeah, the rest of them were trailing. That's true. Easton Mills kicks it out, but he's going to get called for a walk. So 22-15, a 7-point lead with 4:58 left in the half. McCade Roll behind the bench.
And we look a little lost without McCade out there running point for us.
Yeah, they're still looking at McCade Roll. He had 2 3-point plays, but that second one, he hit the ground hard and kind of got his leg caught underneath, and I think that's where he rolled his ankles. Free throw line jumper, banks it up and in. I don't think Laughter meant to, but he banked it up and in, and he's got 5, and it's 24-15 for Westfield. Guthrie on the right wing gives it off to Easton Mills. He's going to back down his opponent, spins on Faddis, and another foul. Faddis has got 3 fouls, Ryan.
Well, and that was one he didn't need to do. He just needed to let Easton go because he had him beat.
Well, the thing with Faddis is that the freshman, he's learning varsity quickly, right?
But with number 23 coming in, they don't lose anything right here. So
yeah, Harrison's going to come into the game.
No, I think Harrison was sick the last time they played up there, if I remember right.
You're probably right. He wasn't like on my score sheet. Mills scores the first free throw and the second. So he's got 3 of 3 from the free throw line. It's 24-17 as Max Castillo's in for Sagers. 4:25 left in the half. They get it to Kaysen, Milan. Then they work it to Harrison. Harrison drives the lane, up with the shot, no good. Guthrie tips it, but it comes down to Fowers. On a baseline drive, they get it back to layup, no good. Skyview can't grab a rebound as Kaysen Milan came out with it. on a drive. They bank it up, no good. Mills finally rips it down for the Bobcats. So 24-17, Hyatt is going to check in next dead ball, it looks like. Oxborough, he gets it down to Mills, who's double teamed, so he backs it out to Wilson. The spacing just isn't there for the Bobcats right now. Guthrie on the left corner, thought about a three. Now he's going to drive, kicks it out to Wilson, fakes the three against Harrison on the drive, goes up, shot, good. Chance Wilson over the big man. Wilson has his first two. 24-19, they get it down quickly.
He stepped out of bounds.
They work it inside, shot on the way, no good. Chance Wilson the board. So Skyview has it, and they can still cut into that 5-point lead with 3:10. Chance gives it up to Guthrie, and they call a foul as he tried to rip up through there. And Guthrie's head hit Slaw, but they're going to call a foul on Slaw, didn't they?
Yeah, they called him for reaching around and grabbing him there. So
Guthrie's going to come out, and so does Slaw. So Hyatt comes in for him. So the Bobcats have Castillo, Wilson, Hyatt, Oxborough, and Mills on the court with 3:06 remaining in the first half. 24-19 Westfield. They pass it into the backcourt to Max Castillo. As they're still working on McCade Roll, he gets it to Hyatt. Trying to get Mills, they're holding him. They got him hooked. Oxborough drives from the three-point line. Inside, muscles it up and through the defense. Zach Oxborough, he's got 6. And it's 24-21. The Bobcats are getting themselves back into this game. Max Castillo all over Laughter out front. Laughter drives, gets it hit from behind, comes to Gavin Ortegon. Now they get it back to Laughter with 17 out front. High post it comes to Harrison. He turns around, faces up Mills, gives it back to Fowers. Fowers drives up with the shot, good! So Fowers finally scores in the second quarter. It's 26-21. 5-point lead for Westfield. They drop back in a 2-3 zone. Hyatt to Castillo to Oxborough, back to Castillo. High post to Wilson, it's knocked away. They launch it up quickly on the drive. It's blocked. Oh my goodness. Hyatt got all ball from our angle.
I think he got him with the body, and it was only because the guy cut in front of Matt there.
So Matt picks up his second foul. Gavin Ortegon, I'm probably butchering the last name, the 5'8 junior, is going to go to the line shooting 2 for Westfield with 2:01. Shot up and off the back iron, no good. Yeah, McCade Roll came out of the locker room or whatever, and then when he came out, then I saw him like walk down with the trainer out the hall.
Yeah, and it was very slow.
Oh, now he's getting taped up there on the bleachers. That looks like. So Mills is on the bench now, and the second free throw for Ortegon is good. So 27-21 for Westfield, under 2 minutes to play. Castillo goes out to Hyatt out front, back to Castillo on the wing. Hyatt drives, gets in the lane, kicks it out. Oxborough for 3, off the iron. Hyatt the rebound, nice offensive board. Back to Oxborough. High post to Bradley, kicks it out to Hyatt. Hyatt to Chance Wilson out of the corner for 3. Right side, no good. Rebound comes off to McCormick. McCormick gets into the front court for Westfield. Drops it back off to Ortegon. And now to Laughter to set things up. A 6-point lead for Westfield with 1:13 left. High post, it comes to Harrison. Chance Wilson gambled, tried to get the steal, and he'll get the foul instead. As it came into the high post, he just kind of went over the top of him. Guthrie and Mills to check in. And Wilson and Hyatt come out. So Mills, Guthrie, Bradley, Castillo, and Oxborough on the floor for the Bobcats the last minute and 12 here. They try to get it in. Guthrie nearly steals it. Knocks it out of bounds on the baseline. So they're going to try to inbound. Laughter lobs it clear out front. It comes to Fowers, and now back to Laughter as they set up the offense. He goes back to the circles with 105. They'll probably run this clock down with a 6-point lead. Down to a minute, now under a minute. As Skyview's in a 2-3 zone, they're just kind of working it around the perimeter right now. Laughter has it, shot clock down to 8. Harrison inside, goes up, he's fouled by Bradley. As Bradley was on his hip and just kind of landed on his back. So Harrison will go to the line, shooting 2. DD Auto and Salvage, Cache Valley's #1 place to get the most money for junk vehicles and scrap metal. They bring you Skyview basketball here on the Fan. So with 43.7 seconds, Harrison goes to the line to shoot 2. Westfield leads by 6, 27-21. First one is up and good. Harrison's got 5. One more for Harrison. 28-21. Second one up, no good. And it's a lane violation. It wouldn't have counted anyways. With 43.7 seconds, it will be Skyview basketball. As McCade Roll is on the bench now. He's at the end of the bench. I'm sure that they're going to go in at halftime and see how it feels warming up in the second half. Hopefully McCade can play. We'll see. Oxborough into the front court. Gets it to Bradley. Backdoor cut to Guthrie, and it's blocked from behind by Fowers. Harrison, and he tries passing out of bounds. It'll be Skyview basketball as it went in and out of the hands of the player for the Longhorns. So the shot clock's off with 25 seconds. Skyview needs a bucket going into halftime here. Possession arrow belongs to Westfield. So Oxborough will bring it up. Gets across the timeline. To the high post to Bradley, now to Castillo. Hands off to Guthrie, running motion. The Bobcats are down to 10. Oxborough gets to the basket, lobs it to Mills, streaking down the lane, and he's fouled with 4 seconds. Great play by Oxborough, and then a great streak down the middle by Mills.
Yeah, and it was just a simple slash going down, and then Mills knew he was going to get hit, and just went straight up strong.
And Mills has a 3-point play tonight. Lily White will check in for Mills' next dead ball. After the free throws, it looks like he's coming in for Mills. Mills knocks down the first free throw. As they bring in Slaw, a shooter, for the big man, Milan. So Mills has one more, 28-22 Westfield with 4.5 on the clock. Shot up and good. Mills hasn't missed from the line yet. I didn't want to say anything before, Ryan, so he's 5 for 5.
Yeah, his next one probably won't be good now.
Well, you got to give the listeners what they want. Harrison for 3. Now that's interesting. If that's a jump ball, then the possession arrow would go to Westfield there.
I think it was at the buzzer, so the time.
Coach Christiansen's asking though.
No, I bet that's what he's asking. Time had expired, and so therefore it isn't.
But wouldn't that have been a trip if that was the way that there was like a .1 left?
Yeah.
And you get the jump ball. But anyway, 28-23 as that three-pointer wedgied and got stuck by the rim. But
That's 2 we've seen tonight, though.
That's right.
It doesn't happen often.
Nope, you don't usually see that, and we've had 2 wedgies. 28-23, Westfield with the lead. We'll take a break and have our halftime point totals right after this on the Fan.
Make it 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC online at advancedheating-ac.com.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations, call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Reactive Physical Therapy will show you what actions you can take to create the reaction you desire. Reactive Physical Therapy in Providence and North Logan. Call 435-535-3677 or reactivephysicaltherapy.com.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
Keep your car running its best with help from Napa Auto Parts. Need a new battery or wiper blades? Napa features the best brands and can even help with battery or wiper blade installation right there on the spot. Locally owned from Preston to Providence, Napa Auto Parts.
Preston Watts Collision and Glass has been your #1 resource for collision repair and auto glass. We specialize in windshield repairs. Competitive prices, call Preston Watts Collision and Glass at 563-3215. We do it right.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
Great Basin Graphics does custom t-shirts and creates graphic designs that'll get your business noticed. Amazing colors and designs that seem to jump off the t-shirt. Go to GreatBasinGraphics.com.
Great Basin Graphics. We made you look.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
Searching for copiers and printers? Les Olson IT has what you need. Find reliable HP printers, award-winning Sharp copiers, and high-end Ricoh graphic systems.
Les Olson IT.
Locker 42. This is the store for Aggie fans. All your favorite apparel with an Aggie logo. Stay warm and fashionable in a cocoon blanket or a coat. Pick out a warm Aggie beanie. Choose a hat from Locker 42's wall of hats. This is the store where Aggie fans shop. Locker 42, downtown Logan.
Make it 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC online at advancedheating-ac.com.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations. Call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Reactive Physical Therapy will show you what actions you can take to create the reaction you desire. Reactive Physical Therapy in Providence and North Logan. Call 435-535-3677 or reactivephysicaltherapy.com.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
Keep your car running its best with help from Napa Auto Parts. Need a new battery or wiper blades? Napa features the best brands and can even help with battery or wiper blade installation right there on the spot. Locally owned from Preston to Providence, Napa Auto Parts.
Preston Watts Collision and Glass has been your #1 resource for collision repair and auto glass. We specialize in windshield repairs. Competitive prices, call Preston Watts Collision and Glass at 563-3215. We do it right.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
Welcome back to Westfield High School. It's Westfield 28, Skyview 23. I'm John Newbold here on the Fan. Our video experience tonight on CashValleyDaily.com is powered by Adams Wealth Advisors. We're here at halftime. Shane Larson running the camera for us. I want to thank him. So we've got some score updates around the region. These score updates brought to you by Great Basin Graphics, custom t-shirts, detailed embroidery, and graphic designs that get your business noticed. Go to greatbasingraphics.com for more details. But at Bear River, Mountain Crest and Bear River, at the half, it's Bear River 26, Mountain Crest 21. And the matchup for first place in Region 11, it's Green Canyon 45, Ridgeline 32 at the half. And that Green Canyon team, their only loss in region was at Ridgeline.
It's their only loss on the season.
Yeah, that's right, on the season. So they're getting payback, and they're doing it at home.
And they're rolling right now. They're playing really, really well.
If you score 45 in a half in high school sports, you're doing something right.
Yeah, well, it'll be interesting to see how much their three-point shooter has of those 45.
Yeah.
He might have 30 of them.
Scoring totals in the first half: Bowers with 10, 5 for Laughter, 7 for Slaw, 5 for Harrison, 1 for Ortegon. For Skyview, 6 for McCade Roll. And Ryan, you said right before the half, well, we went off air, so it's at the half. McCade Roll, he's
he came out with he's got his warm-up on and ice on his ankle. So
yeah, he has ice on his ankle, his shoes off, but his mom's going down, I think, to talk to him, see what's up. But maybe it's just precautionary to make sure that, hopefully it's just precautionary to make sure he's good for the rest of region play the next 2 games, as Skyview will be at Mountain Crest their next their next game, and then they'll have senior night versus Logan. Is that Wednesday, Friday? Wednesday
yeah.
At Mountain Crest, and Friday they'll be back home for senior night. So let's see. So 6 points for Roll. Doesn't look like he's coming back. Guthrie with 2, 7 for Easton Mills, 6 for Oxborough, and 2 for Chance Wilson. So if you're the Bobcats, Ryan, and you know that you don't have your star point guard out there, he should be region first team all region. If not, I don't know what the coaches around the region are thinking, but regardless of that, McCade Roll, if he's out, which it looks like he is, then if you're Skyview, you've got to come up with some offense.
I think Zach Oxborough's got to be your guy to get it all keyed on. He's kind of been a captain for the team all year and in general on the floor, and I think that this is a great opportunity for him. But then you got to have other people step up and fill the role. Liam the other night finishes with 18 points. And what does he even have tonight?
I think he has 1. Let me double check. Guthrie with 2, but he had 16 in the first matchup too. So he had double digits then against Westfield at home. So
he's got to get some points going, and then you can't feel sorry for yourself because a guy gets hurt on your team. You go out and play harder for that guy on your team.
So we'll see what the Skyview Bobcats do here in the second half. It's 28-23 Westfield. We're about underway. It'll be Westfield ball to start the second half, as time expired on that last wedgie 3, which would have reversed it.
Yeah, they could have stopped at .1.
I think Coach Christiansen, the assistant coach for Skyview, I think he kind of joked with the ref right there again, right before we got the buzzer. Kind of mentioned something to him. So to start the second half for the Bobcats, it's Sagers, Guthrie, Wilson, Lillywhite, and Oxborough defensively. Here come the Longhorns with the ball and the lead. Fowers to the high post to Harrison. Harrison drives against Lillywhite, goes up with it, no good, rebound, tipped around, and it comes to Sagers. So good defensive job by Lillywhite. They hand it off to Oxborough to start the offense. Longhorns are in a man-to-man to start things off. Skyview running motion out on the perimeter. Now a screen from Wilson. He slips it for 3, left wing, in and out. Rebound comes down to the Longhorns, and a foul called. Oh, a double dribble. Wow, and the Longhorns bench, they're up in arms.
Well, I
don't blame him.
I think what it was, though, is he caught it with both hands and then put it down, which would be a double dribble. I don't think it was an intentional dribble, though. It was knocked out of his hands.
Yeah, so they're saying that it was knocked away. But either way, it's Skyview ball. They'll have the ball going left to right on your radio dial towards the north. Down low to Oxborough and over the back as Fowers, that's not Fowers, number 5, that's McCormick, as he was reaching over the top of Oxborough, and the baseline official called it. So one team foul on Westfield. Sagers inbounds to the high post from the baseline. Now to Guthrie. Guthrie tries to get around the defender. He can't. Off to Sagers. Now to Oxborough. Fakes the 3. Now he's going to drive. Backs down as a defender. Up with the shot. He got hit on the arm. Gets his own rebound. Still loose. And finally a foul called on Slaw. So another foul call. That's 2 team fouls. We're a minute in to this third quarter. Chance Wilson has it now. Guthrie back to Wilson. Goes cross court to Lillywhite. He's going to launch a 3. Short. Rebound comes down to Slaw. Slaw gets into the front court. He goes all the way down the lane. Reverse layup. Foul Guthrie. Guthrie said that he got all ball, but the foul was called, and so to the line is Jackson Slaw.
And Coach Hilliard wanted to travel on that one.
So Slaw to the line to shoot 2 for Westfield, and they lead by 5. First one up and good. And that's the first points of the third quarter for anyone. He's got 8 points. 29-23, one more, and it's good. So Slaw knocks down both, and it's 30-23. Oxborough comes across the timeline. Now they drop back in his zone. Chance Wilson the screen. In the corner is Sagers. Drives across to the lane. Now to Lillywhite in the corner. Out front to Sagers. Now to Oxborough. High post to Chance Wilson. Out to Sagers on the right corner, but the defense was there. He couldn't shoot. Shot clock down to 10. Lillywhite drives down the lane, and it's knocked away and stolen. And then on the pass, it's knocked down and stolen by the Bobcats at half court. To Chance Wilson. Gets his man in the air. Up with a shot. Good. So turnovers by both teams, but good hands. I didn't see who got their hands on it to tip it away, but Skyview get us still, and they're down by 5. Under 6 minutes to play here in the third. Hand off to Slaw. Slaw's cut off, and he backs down. Oh, he goes right around Wilson. Wilson reaches in and gets a foul called. As Wilson couldn't keep in front of Slaw, and Slaw goes back to the free throw line. 2 team fouls on each team. 30-25 Westfield. 5:46 remaining in the third. First one up and good by Slaw. So 31-25, one more for Slaw. It's up off the rim, no good. He hit the front iron and it bounced off, so Oxborough has it. The rebound was by Lillywhite. Back to Lillywhite, gives it off to Sagers on the right wing. Now to Oxborough, high post to Wilson. To Sagers for 3 in the right corner, off the rim, no good. They quickly get it up, the Longhorns do. They get a pass back and it comes down to McCormick. Fowers tried to give it to him, and it was tipped by McCormick back to Fowers, and now they get it to Laughter near the circles to set up the offense. They lob it to Harrison all alone. Layup good. 33-25. It's an 8-point lead with 5:07 left in the third. Guthrie on the right wing to Oxborough up top. Oxborough to Liam. Then back to Oxborough, fakes the 3, he's gonna drive, gets inside, gives it back to Wilson. Wilson up with the shot, no good. Rebound comes down to the Longhorns, and it's gonna be a foul on Wilson, as Wilson may have sprained his ankle as he's coming up gimpy. And he's gonna come out of the game, Easton Mills into the game. So Wilson picks up another foul, third team foul on the Bobcats. The Bobcats just can't get anything going on offense, Ryan. They've defensively stopped them. It's not like the Longhorns are having a great quarter scoring. Lily White knocks it free there from the high post. 4:35 remains. It's Longhorn basketball and the lead by Laughter. He's going to drive against Sagers. Kicks it outside. McCormick drives against Guthrie. He gets down to the post. Shot clock down to 5, down to 4. Three-pointer on the way. Misses everything. Rebound to Sagers. Great defense by the Bobcats.
Now we've got to get some points on this possession.
Sagers drives to the high post to Guthrie for 3. Left wing. Short. Oxborough the rebound. He drives. Kicks it to Mills. Reverse layup. Good. And he's fouled. Good job by Oxborough. And then great find. The foul's going to go against number 2, Jaden Fowers. And Easton Mills is back at the line. He's got 9. 33-27. .402 in the third. Mills takes a couple dribbles, shot on the way, and he rattles it home. He's still perfect from the line. 33-28. Skyview cuts it to 5 as Hyatt's going to check in next dead ball. 3:53 remains here in the third. Looking for Harrison down low, can't find him, so they work it out front to Fowers. Fowers drives against Lillywhite. Turn around, fouled. Lillywhite gets the foul. Fowers will go to the line. This third quarter turning into a free throw fest. 3:42 remaining.
And the next foul by the Bobcats will be in the bonus as well. So,
yeah, Fowers makes the first, and I'm not disputing the fouls. I'm just saying they're going to the foul line. Both teams are. Like you mentioned, 4 fouls on the Bobcats, 3 fouls on Westfield. One more coming up for Fowers. He's got 11 points and long. Oh, but he rattled it. It looked long from here. It rattled home, so 35-28, lead back to 7. Sagers has it on the wing, tries to get it into the high post, into traffic, knocked loose, and they lose the ball out of bounds. It will be Skyview basketball as Laughter just lost it. Good job by Oxborough to defend there, as Guthrie's going to check in. He just came out for a second, and I think he's coming in for Sagers because of that pass. Just too much traffic in the high post there. So Oxborough brings it up. It'll be Oxborough, Guthrie, Hyatt, Lillywhite, and Mills. Guthrie trying to find Mills down low. They get it to Oxborough. Free throw line jumper, no good. The save by Guthrie, but it goes back to the Longhorns. And here comes Laughter. Laughter drives. Shot on the way, good, as he lays it up with the left hand. The Longhorns lead 37-28. Now to Guthrie, three-pointer out of the left side. He's got it, finally.
I'd like to see him get rolling here.
That's what it took in the Bear River game, was the third quarter 3, and it's 37-31. We'll take a break and be back in the timeout. Westfield leads by 6.
Make it 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC, online at advancedheating-ac.com.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations, call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
37-31, Westfield leading Skyview. John Newbold, Ryan Grunig with you. Shane Larson running our camera. Your video experience powered by Adams Wealth Advisors here on The Fan. If you're just joining us, Skyview's trailed right now 37-31. McCade Roll left the first half in the second quarter. Let's see, or was it the first quarter? He left with an ankle sprain.
First quarter,
and he has ice on it, and he's in warm-ups. He's not going to return. 2:56 remaining here in the third. High post to Harrison. Skyview's in a zone, 2-3 zone out of the timeout. Fowers has it. They get it, whip it down to Faddis, who's got foul trouble. He lays it up and in. Faddis wasn't looking to shoot, the freshman. but they kind of left him there, so he finally did. 39-31. Now they're in a man. Oxborough drives, forces the issue up and in over Faddis. Faddis would have picked up his 4th foul. You got to keep going at the freshman. 39-33 Westfield with 2:20 remaining here in the third. Skyview stays in that 2-3 zone. Laughter. They get the Faddis down low. He goes out top for 3. Around the rim, no good. Rebound to the Bobcats. Slaw had that go all the way around the rim and no good. Oxborough spins in the lane. Back out to Mills for 3. Right wing. Oh, around the rim. It looked exactly like Westfield's 3. That looked good. On the other end, they kick it to Harrison for 3. It's blocked by Hyatt. It comes down to the Longhorns. Now out front, Slaw. He's not going to shoot it, though. As Hyatt hustled back and got that block, it's just unfortunate that it came down to the Longhorns. They use a screen now in the corner for 3. Got it. That's Laughter. 42-33 Westfield. 1:27 left in the third. Oxborough from the elbow. Right elbow, no good. And the rebound comes down to Harrison. They get it quickly up to Laughter in the front court. 1:15 remains here in the third. Skyview just can't find the offense tonight. Westfield really working the clock. Laughter still by the circle. Shot clock down to 13. Clock under a minute in the quarter. Down to 10, down to 9. Faddis has it in the high post. Down to 6, down to 5. Handoff. 3-pointer by Fowers. No good. Rebound offensive for the Longhorns. There's still a shot clock down to 30. There's about, 11 seconds difference. Laughter comes up top to Faddis. Now to Slaw. Shot clock down to 14. Now they work it to the left wing to Fowers. Faddis got the ball at the top. He's going to drive against Guthrie, and it's a jump ball. So it's Skyview ball. Faddis went against Guthrie, and Guthrie, great defense, moving his feet, and then just grabbed that ball for a jump.
Now we got to get some points.
Yeah,
hard to come by this third quarter for us.
Yeah, Skyview, they've got 10 points this quarter. They've only scored 12 in the first, 11 in the second, and 10 now. Clock down to 9 seconds. Castillo hands off to Guthrie. Down to 8, down to 7. He's out on the wing. Did Chance Wilson with 5. Castillo to Mills. Out front to Wilson with 2. Lets it fly, no good. So Skyview with that possession gets nothing out of it. And at the end of 3, it's 42-33 Westfield. We'll take a break and be back with the fourth quarter right after this.
Make it 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC online at advancedheating-ac.com.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations, call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Reactive Physical Therapy will show you what actions you can take to create the reaction you desire. Reactive Physical Therapy in Providence and North Logan. Call 435-535-3677 or reactivephysicaltherapy.com.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
42-33, start of the fourth quarter, Westfield with the lead. 14 for the Westfield in that quarter. 14-10 as they outscore the Bobcats and extend the lead. 42-33 out to 9. Faddis out front. Skyview, they're in a man-to-man. They've got Castillo, Mills, Guthrie, Hyatt, and Wilson out there. As they work the offense, good defense as Laughter has to go back to the circles to restart. Shot clock down to 12, down to 11, down to 10. Good defense there. They're trying to get it down to Faddis. They can't. Now on a drive, they kick it out to Harrison with 2, with 1, another pass, a 3 at the buzzer, around the rim, no good. Mills the rebound. That was all the way down by McCormick and out. So great defensive possession for the Bobcats, but they gotta cash in. Screen out front, Hyatt loses it, dives on the floor, gets it off to Wilson. Now to Guthrie, back to Mills, up with the shot, no good. Tipped around, comes down to Castillo. Castillo to Guthrie for 3, right wing, no. Wilson saves it, hooks it back, but it goes to Harrison. So Harrison gives it back to Fowers, or excuse me, not to Laughter, across the timeline. 6:50 left in the game. Hyatt bumps him and fouls. It'll be his third. 42-33, Westfield leading Skyview, and Skyview just doesn't have an answer right now, Ryan.
No, and it doesn't show. They look tired tonight, and kind of like they're moving in slow motion.
Yeah, their defense hasn't been awful, though. It's not like the Longhorns are running away with it.
No, it's just on the offensive end, we can't hit anything tonight.
So Laughter goes down the lane, kicks it off to McCormick, out front to Harrison. Now to Faddis. Faddis keeps faking the 3, but he's never going to take it. And an offensive foul away from the ball on an illegal screen, I believe, by Harrison. So that's his first. Again, Skyview trails. Oxboro's going to come in for Hyatt. 42-33, 6:29 to play. Skyview, they trail by 9 with plenty of time left in this game, but they've got to get something.
We've been stuck at 33 for a long time.
Yeah, they got to get something going here offensively. Longhorns drop into a zone now. Mills up top to Oxborough, thought about a 3, now to Castillo. On the right side, he backs it up. Back to Oxborough. Oxborough to Chance Wilson, fakes the 3, he's gonna drive against Harrison, up with a shot, blocked away, and Harrison rips it down. Harrison goes all the way down, layup good. As he's got 7. Oxborough on the other end gives it off to Mills inside. Nice play, and Mills puts it up and in. And Skyview calls a timeout. So that we saw that in the JV game as well, but Skyview called the timeout after the made basket. They want a full timeout. Westfield had the ball in, and they are pretty upset, their coaching staff.
It's because they didn't acknowledge Hilliard calling the timeout, and all he had to do was run out on the floor to get it. So,
yeah, it always happens like that in high school because you can't, the officials
with 3 officials, they ought to be able to see that.
So again, we're going to take a short break here. Well, we'll keep it here. 44-35 here, Westfield leading. Green Canyon was running away with that game against Ridgeline. I don't have any other score updates, but I'm going to keep looking. I mean, here's one from Southern Utah, Region 9 at half. Cedar leads Snow Canyon 26-24.
Cedar's not what they used to be.
Desert Hills Thunder lead 33-26 over Crimson Cliffs at halftime. And halftime, 45-32 was the last score we saw of Green Canyon over Ridgeline. Dixie's over Pineview 24-22 at the half. So a few scores there. We'll try to get a Mountain Crest one. Those scores brought to you by Les Olson IT. So Skyview out of the timeout. They're putting on some full court pressure. They get it inbounds to Slaw. Now they back off as Slaw got it in. He's across the timeline, hands it back off to Laughter. Laughter goes left side, back to Harrison, fakes the 3. Now he steps back, shoots the 3, no good, but an offensive rebound, and then they get it back to Harrison, layup, no good, too strong. Nice defense by Mills. Forced him to bounce it too hard off the backboard. 44-35, Skyview can cut into it. Oh, Chance Wilson in the high post. Easton Mills runs to the basket with the ball. Now he's gonna go back. to Castillo. Shot clock at 15. Guthrie has it. Guthrie drives, gets the ball knocked free. It will stay with Skyview on the baseline. 11 seconds on the shot clock. 44-35, 4:59 to play.
And Green Canyon's up 56-40 in the fourth.
So the battle for first place there. Chance Wilson in the corner, down to Oxborough against Harrison. He tries to pass out, ball knocked down, gets it back with 3. Chance Wilson for 3, got it! Wilson, he's missed a lot going back to the Bear River game, but that one finally falls for him as he had a whole bunch in Logan. 44-38, Skyview, is this where they make the run? 4:35 left in the game. They trail here. On a drive against Castillo, bumped and fouled on the floor by Castillo. That's a good foul there before the shot. He'll be on the baseline. 1 foul, 2 fouls on Skyview, 1 foul on Westfield. Here comes Jace Lillywhite in for Chance. So 4:31 to play. Skyview defensively, they lob it into Fowers. He goes up, layup, no good! Easton Mills the rebound. So Skyview here, 44-38, they trail. They've got a chance to cut it to 4. Castillo to Mills. He's outside though. Trying to get it to Oxborough. He does outside. Oxborough loses the ball on the perimeter, guarded closely there. Now gets a screen from Lillywhite. Spins in the lane, up with the shot, banks it up and in! Oxborough, he's got 10 and Skyview's cut it to 4. 4 minutes to play, 44-40. Skyview's on a 5-0 run. Laughter brings it across the timeline. Can the Bobcats get another stop here? High post to Harrison. Harrison outside to McCormick. McCormick back to Harrison outside. Shot clock down to 15. Laughter drives back to Harrison. Thought about a 3, spins in the lane, layup good as he got Mills on his heels. And Harrison spins and puts it in, and it's 46-40. In the corners, Lillywhite comes across the lane, banks it up and in. Lillywhite, Jace Lillywhite, his first 2 points of the game. 3:15 remaining. Skyview's down by 4, 46-42. They're on a 7-2 run the last couple minutes of the game. 3:05 remaining. Laughter has it in the front court. Gets it over on the right side to Fowers. Fowers drives against Mills, traveled, got away with it, missed the shot. Great defense by Mills. Lillywhite gives it off to Castillo. Here come the Bobcats. In the corner, Oxborough for 3. Air ball, and it comes down to Guthrie, and it goes off his knee. It looked good, Ryan. It was just short.
Like it went in and just hit the front of the net instead of all the way through.
It's too bad it didn't go in. Skyview could have used that one to cut it to 1, but 46-42. Oxborough, he's got 10. He's only got 4 in the second half. So Laughter gives it off. And an offensive foul on Slaw. Wow. I didn't see it, Ryan. I didn't.
He must have.
That's what he said.
He extended his arm.
He said he extended his arm. Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to see it. So the Bobcats force a turnover with the foul call on that far side of the court. So 2.5 to play. Skyview down 4. Plenty of time. They just need some buckets here. Mills is going to drive against Harrison. Spins. Gets his man in the air. Oh, my! What footwork! Easton Mills put him in the blender.
Harrison was all twisted up there.
Wow, what a play by Easton Mills. The junior just got him on his heels. Oh my goodness, as Harrison didn't know where that was, and Skyview's cut it to 2. So over the last 3 minutes of game time, Skyview is on a 9-2 run, and they've cut it to a 2-point lead. 46 for Westfield, 44 for Skyview, and they've got some momentum right now. What a play by Mills that time. He would not be denied. You could see when he caught the ball at that high post, he was like, I'm taking it to you, and you can't stop it.
And that's where our most success has been tonight, is down on that low block. They haven't been able to stop us there, so I think we need to stop worrying about the three-point shot and just keep working it down low and go hard at him.
So out of the timeout, you've got Castillo, Oxborough, Guthrie, Mills, and Wilson back into the game. They put on some full court pressure in the back court. Now they back off, the Bobcats do. They give it off to Laughter, the Longhorns. They're in the front court near the circles. McCormick, high post, Mills the steal! Mills to Guthrie. Guthrie goes down the lane, layup, good! We're tied up! 46-46, an 11-2 run.
And we talked about who's going to bring the energy. It's come from Easton Mills tonight.
And then Mills a foul as they tried to get it to Harrison in the post that time, and Mills fouled him. So 2 team fouls. It's 3 team fouls on Skyview, 2 on Westfield. So a minute 50 to play, and we're tied at 46. What a comeback by the Bobcats. They look dead in the water. Laughter has it out front. This is an exciting last 2 minutes of the game. Laughter goes to the right side, handoff to Slaw. Now to Harrison, to Laughter in the corner, but Oxborough got there, so he couldn't take the 3. Now to the free throw line, he has to pass back out. Fowers thinks about a 3, shot clock down to 10. Here goes Laughter, down to 10, down to 8, down to 7. High post to Fowers, out to Harrison for 3. No good. Rebound offensive for the Longhorns with 1:15. That's a big board. Laughter with it, and they'll reset with the new shot clock. They can run it under a minute. Laughter hands off to Slaw. Slaw drives against Mills, gets to the basket, layup good. 48-46. Guthrie to Oxborough. Back to Guthrie. 53 seconds. Guthrie goes baseline, kicks it in the corner to Mills. Out front to Wilson for 3. No, air ball to Mills, lays it up.
I think the last chance will tell you that was a pass.
Mills has exploded. He's got 6, 8, 9, 16 points in the game, and we're tied up at 48 with 43 seconds remaining. Skyview doesn't have the 3 ball tonight, Ryan. That's what you were kind of saying. We need to keep attacking, and Mills is just a man underneath the basket tonight.
And then you look down there, and McCade Roll hopping around on 1 foot saying, come on, guys, let's get this here.
So the timeout by Skyview, and they're going to bring, it looked like they were bringing in Lily White. Yeah, so for the Bobcats, they're on the bench sitting down listening to the defensive call and what Coach Hilliard wants, but you've got Oxborough, Lily White, Guthrie, Wilson, and Castillo into the game.
Well, and I think what they're doing is they're bringing Lily White in here for the defensive end, and then you'll see Mills come on for the offense.
Well, if you're Westfield, you're going to run it high post with Laughter and Harrison, or Laughter and Fowers.
Well, and I don't think you'll see them put the ball up, shot up with under. They'll run it down as much as they can. So.
Yeah, 43 seconds on the game clock. The timer, the shot clock, 35. So basically 8 seconds difference. Whoa, Mills is out.
So this is big to get a stop here and then make sure you secure the rebound.
Yeah, 3 team fouls on the Bobcats. Oh, and almost a steal by Oxborough. Oh, it went out on his foot. Oxborough jumped the play as they put pressure in the back court, and it went off his foot as they knocked it out. So 48-48 with 42 seconds. 1 second ran off the shot clock and the game clock. So they're trying to get it in bounds. They get it there, and a foul on Oxborough, his 4th foul. Or excuse me, not his 4th, the 4th team foul is what I should say. That's what I meant to say. So now the only thing that did is now there's about 6 seconds difference on the shot clock and game clock. 40.8 left in the game. Skyview backs off the pressure. 48-48. Here we go. Laughter brings it into across the timeline. Gives it off to Slaw. He loses the ball, and Lily White's all over him at half court. Now they give it off to Fowers. Back to Slaw. Slaw with 20 seconds. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Slaw still has it near midcourt. Down to 9, down to 8. Goes to the right side. They give it off to Fowers. Back to Slaw with 3, with 2, with 1. He lets it fly. No good. Rebound, Lily White. 3 seconds to Chance Wilson. Layup. No. Guthrie. No. At the buzzer. Oh my goodness. We're going to overtime.
And Westfield's got to feel very fortunate to be going to overtime.
Lily White got the rebound. Chance Wilson sprinted ahead. He laid it up. It was no good. And Guthrie in the air caught it, tried to lay it up, and it came off the rim, and we're headed to overtime. 48-48. But what a great defensive job by the Bobcats to force that miss and use the whole shot clock.
Well, and Westfield had to just kind of throw up a prayer, but it was big by the Bobcats to secure that rebound.
Yes, and that's what you said, is if they did miss, that they had to get that rebound. And Skyview, they've been giving up some offensive rebounds, but they didn't there, and Lily White looked up court, and wow. So we're headed to overtime to decide this one.
Which is huge, because 4 minutes ago, we were kind of looking dead in the water, so.
What a game. So again, Lily White played some great defense on that possession. On number 4, Slaw. And then they got forced to take a bad shot there, and we're headed to overtime. So here we go, 48-48. It will be Mills, Guthrie, Oxborough, Wilson, and Castillo as the officials are going to talk about things. 4 minutes are on the clock. As the Bobcats, what a comeback there in the fourth. They outscored them 15-6 in the fourth. So here we go. Great quarter for the Bobcats. And Harrison tips it, and it's going to go, saved right in front of the bench by Laughter. It almost went out of bounds to Coach Hilliard.
Coach should have grabbed it.
Like Shaw did the other night. Here they come. They work it over to Slaw on the left side. He comes up top. Skyview in a man-to-man. As they run some motion out top, McCormick gets it off to Fowers. Back to Laughter. Laughter drives, gets in the lane, layup, good, and he's fouled by Castillo. Castillo picks up the foul, and it's good by Daxton Laughter. The junior guard puts it up and in, 50-48 with 3:33 left as Castillo got burnt and tried to get back defensively.
And he just put his hand on his hip, which he didn't need to do at that point.
And Laughter completes the three-point play and a timeout. I didn't see who called it.
Westfield.
Westfield called it. Well, Skyview has 2 timeouts. Westfield was 6, so they've got plenty of timeouts, no problem at all. But 51-48, as it was a fast-moving game. But now we have overtime. What a game as Skyview, like we mentioned, in the fourth quarter outscored Westfield 15-6.
Yeah, we're an hour and 15 minutes in overtime.
Yeah, that's a quick game. So again, Skyview, without McCade Roll, the services of McCade Roll, he hurt his ankle early in the first quarter. He's got ice on it down on.
He's got his shoe back on, but no weight going on that foot.
Yeah. So hopefully he gets healed by next week and he can give it a go against Mountain Crest and Logan to finish out region play. But they've got Westfield tonight trying to finish them off, but they're trailing 51-48 in overtime. Castillo out front to Wilson. Wilson comes to the right side. Looks for Guthrie down low. Guthrie backs his man down, gets it to Mills, layup no good, as it just a little floater about 4 feet away, and he short-armed it. Rebound to Westfield with 3:05 left in the game. Slaw brings it over to Fowers on the left wing. Fowers hands it off to McCormick. McCormick gets it back to Slaw at the free throw line. Shot clock down to 12. They get it back to McCormick with 9, with 8. He gets it down to Harrison. Harrison up with the shot. Foul as Harrison goes up, and he is fouled by Castillo.
He got it. He got the mismatch there, and all Max could do there was to foul him.
So Harrison will go to the line with 2:42 to shoot to. Takes a dribble and takes his time, now spins the ball in his hand. Shot up on the way and nothing but net. So Harrison has, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 11, 12 points. 52-48 Westfield. One more for Harrison. Second one up and good as well. So 53-48. Oxborough brings it down into the front court. Gets it over to Guthrie. Gets a screen by Wilson. Wilson rolls to the basket. Now he goes up, lays it up and in. He
kind of looked everybody away.
Yeah, he looked to pass. He didn't want to go up with the shot, and then everyone left, and he just laid it up. 53-50 now, Westfield. Fowers has it out top, gets it over to Slaw on the wing. To McCormick. He's going to hand it off to Laughter with 2:10 remaining. Laughter against Castillo, gets it off on the wing to Fowers. Fowers drives, gets to the back bucket, lays it up and in. He got around Chance Wilson with 2 minutes to go, and it's 55-50. Westfield in overtime leads to Guthrie. Gets a screen from Oxborough. They get the roll to him. Oxborough loses the ball underneath. And a foul in the back court with 1:47. It's going to go against Guthrie. Kind of forced that into traffic, and Lily White's
should be 2 shots.
So Castillo comes out, I think, and Wilson comes out. So they got to wait for the free throws to happen because they're in the bonus. Give him the... So 2 shots for Westfield. 55-50 they lead. 1:47 left. Free throw no good.
The ref took so long it iced him.
Yeah, I think so. Laughter. So Lily White and Castillo come out. Sagers, Wilson, Oxborough, Mills, and Guthrie are on the court. Shot good by Laughter. So 56-50, 1:45 left. Skyview needs points here in overtime. They need them quick. Sagers, they're running some motion up top. Back to Wilson for 3, left wing, short. Mills grabs the ball, gets it swatted by Harrison. Oh, double dribble. And he traveled.
It was a travel, but...
Yeah, McCormick was looking, so he picked up his dribble in the back court and looked to pass.
He was going to pass it across.
Yep, to Laughter.
But we had someone cut through. I didn't
catch the number. Someone flashed, and so he put the ball back down on the floor, and they called a travel with 1:26. So Wilson to inbound, gets it to Mills. Skyview trails by 6 in overtime with 1:20 left. Down the lane, blocked away by Harrison. Last touch by Skyview. Oxborough thought he got fouled on that drive by Harrison, but Harrison gets the block with 1:18. Lily White in for Chance Wilson. And now a timeout by Westfield.
And they have a ton of timeouts still.
Yeah, they still have 5, or 4. Skyview, they went on that big run, Ryan, in the fourth quarter, outscoring Westfield 15-6. But in this...
And missed the shot at the buzzer.
Yeah, they had the opportunity. Chance Wilson missed, and then Guthrie was right there, and it just fell off the rim for the win. as he had the rebound off the miss. But Skyview just can't, their offense was missing, and then they started getting some defensive stops, but the problem here in overtime is they haven't been able to keep Westfield in front of them defensively, and when they have, they fouled and Westfield's gone to the free throw line.
Yeah, and they're converting at the free throw line too, so I think you've got to, down by 6, minute 18, you've got to buckle down hard here. You don't have to foul yet, but buckle down, get a stop. You're going to have to jump some passing lanes, see if maybe you can't get a steal and quickly get some points.
So a minute 18 left. If you're Westfield and you're Coach Russell, you know you're telling them right away, run the clock.
Well, they've been doing that the whole fourth quarter.
That's true too.
You know, they kind of just slowed it down trying to run the clock out, and as a result, they only scored 6 points in that quarter. So this is something they've been doing the whole fourth quarter.
Yeah. So Westfield will inbound. They put all 5 players at the line of scrimmage, if you will, out of bounds, and now they all get out. They throw it into Harrison. It's knocked down by Lillywhite, and then, Hyatt steals it.
I don't think that's how Coach Russell drew it up.
Skyview stole it, but they passed it right back to Harrison, who laid it up and in. And then Skyview turns it over. Timeout Westfield.
And we've been outscored 8-0.
Well, let's see.
We scored
10,
2.
So it's 10-2 in the overtime. Unfortunately for Skyview on that play, Hyatt should have just let it go out of bounds, but you're just so used to going for the ball, it's just instinctive.
Well, and he just saved it back, and Harrison just happened to have hustled down to get it, so.
But it was weird. They lined 5 guys out of bounds, and then they all came in. They couldn't get it in at first, and then they threw it into the free throw line to Harrison, who busted down the lane. They had someone open, so he tried to throw it. But
they got that play from Utah State last year.
Yeah.
Utah State would do that same thing, put everyone out of bounds, and really it makes it harder to defend because you can pass the ball across because it's after a made basket.
Yep. Lillywhite knocked it down at half court, but it came back to Slaw, and he threw it up forward, and Skyview had to save it. I misspoke. It was actually tipped by Skyview, and then it went out of bounds.
Tipped, and it kind of went in the air, and they got it and threw it down fast, and then Hyatt hit it. So
yeah, it was crazy how they scored, and that's why Ryan was like, "That's not how Coach Russell drew it up," but they still got 2 out of it. So Westfield leads 58-50. They're trying to get it in bounds, and a timeout. So great defense by Skyview. Westfield has 3 timeouts left. So a minute and 1 second on the clock. Actually 2 timeouts. So they've used 4 timeouts here in the overtime because they had 6.
Yeah, so both teams have 2 now.
Well, in that first game, Laughter had 13. And right now he's got, let's see, 14. So, but Skyview won in Smithfield 57-49 a couple of weeks ago.
And Harrison's been a big factor tonight.
Yep.
And like I said, he was sick last game, didn't play, and he's very athletic and pretty dang good just in the open court.
So, as we're looking at this schedule for Skyview, I've just got to pull up the right one. I've got it open. So Skyview is playing next week
at Mountain Crest.
At Mountain Crest on Wednesday, and then Friday at home against Logan.
For senior night.
So they throw it in down the court. They throw it ahead to Slaw. He chases it down. He is fouled by Augsboro, I believe, as they just ran the football like a fade route that time. Oxborough the foul. Chance Wilson and Guthrie will check in after the first free throw. 58-50 Westfield. The first one up and good. Have to give Westfield credit. They're knocking down their free throws as Hyatt and Lillywhite come out. So after this free throw, Skyview will need to move with 56.7 seconds, and they'll need some points quickly. Second free throw's good. 10-point lead, 60-50. Oxborough to Sagers. Back to Guthrie. Three, no good. Rebound. Chance couldn't get it in time, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Westfield ball. So Lillywhite and Hyatt come back in. So Fowers to inbound, looking, still looking. He throws it in, gets it into Slaw in the backcourt. Slaw lobs it up to Fowers. They get it to Harrison. Harrison in the front court. Nice no-look pass there to McCormick, who lays it up and in. Skyview gets it to Lillywhite. Fakes the three there. Now he goes to Sagers, too high, and it's out of bounds, and it's 62-50 Westfield.
And Coach Hilliard tells him, don't foul, just let it run out.
So Westfield is going to get the victory. As Skyview trails by 12, they throw it into the front court to Slaw, and now he backs it up, and Skyview, like you said, they're not going to foul. So Slaw just backs it up, and Westfield is going to get their fourth win in region play, and they'll go to 10-11 overall. As the clock's down to 10 seconds, everyone's not really doing anything out on the court. Skyview's walking off the court with two, with one, and that's going to do it. 62-50, Westfield with the win. In overtime, 62-50, Skyview falls. They'll go to 11-10 overall, 6-4 in region play. We'll be back, but Skyview drops the game, 62-50 in overtime. We'll be back right after this with our post-game show.
Make it 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC, online at advancedheating-ac.com.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations. Call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Reactive Physical Therapy will show you what actions you can take to create the reaction you desire. Reactive Physical Therapy in Providence and North Logan. Call 435-535-3677 or reactivephysicaltherapy.com.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
Keep your car running its best with help from Napa Auto Parts. Need a new battery or wiper blades? Napa features the best brands and can even help with battery or wiper blade installation right there on the spot. Locally owned from Preston to Providence. Napa Auto Parts.
Preston Watts Collision and Glass has been your #1 resource for collision repair and auto glass. We specialize in windshield repairs. Competitive prices, call Preston Watts Collision and Glass at 563-3215. We do it right.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
Great Basin Graphics does custom t-shirts and creates graphic designs that'll get your business noticed. Amazing colors and designs that seem to jump off the t-shirt. Go to GreatBasinGraphics.com.
Great Basin Graphics. We made you look.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
Searching for copiers and printers? Les Olson IT has what you need. Find reliable HP printers, award-winning Sharp copiers, and high-end Ricoh graphic systems.
Les Olson IT.
Locker 42. This is the store for Aggie fans. All your favorite apparel with an Aggie logo. Stay warm and fashionable in a cocoon blanket or a coat. Pick out a warm Aggie beanie. Choose a hat from Locker 42's wall of hats. This is the store where Aggie fans shop. Locker 42, downtown Logan.
Make it 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC online at advancedheating-ac.com.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations. Call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Reactive Physical Therapy will show you what actions you can take to create the reaction you desire. Reactive Physical Therapy in Providence and North Logan. Call 435-535-3677 or reactivephysicaltherapy.com.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
Keep your car running its best with help from Napa Auto Parts. Need a new battery or wiper blades? Napa features the best brands and can even help with battery or wiper blade installation right there on the spot. Locally owned from Preston to Providence. Napa Auto Parts.
Preston Watts Collision and Glass has been your #1 resource for collision repair and auto glass. We specialize in windshield repairs. Competitive prices, call Preston Watts Collision and Glass at 563-3215. We do it right.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
Great Basin Graphics does custom t-shirts and creates graphic designs that'll get your business noticed. Amazing colors and designs that seem to jump off the t-shirt. Go to GreatBasinGraphics.com.
Great Basin Graphics. We made you look.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
Welcome back to Westfield High School. Skyview falls in overtime, 62-50. As the Bobcats had a great fourth quarter to get themselves back in the game. They outscored the Longhorns 15-6 in the fourth quarter, but then they maybe just wasted too much energy because in the overtime it was all Westfield as they take over and get the victory on a 14-2, outscoring the Bobcats in overtime, and they get the victory 62-50. So Skyview falls to 11-10 overall, 6-4 in region play. Scoring totals for both teams: 1 point for Gavin Ortong, 2 points for Drew Faddis, 15 points for Jordan Harrison, 2 points for Kason Milan, Cole McCormick, 14 points for Jackson Slaw, 14 points for Daxton Laughter, and 14 points for Jaden Fowers. For the Bobcats, McCade Roll finished with 6 points as he left the game in the first quarter. He's got 6. Liam Guthrie 7, 16 for Mills, Lily White with 2, 10 for Zach Oxborough, and 9 for Chance Wilson. Again, the Bobcats had a chance at the end as there was a missed shot by the Longhorns, and the Bobcats got the rebound with 3 seconds, threw it clear up the floor, and Chance Wilson missed a layup that rolled off the rim. Guthrie had the rebound and couldn't put it back in, and Skyview loses 62-50 in overtime. So that's the scoring totals. Again, Bobcats will be at Mountain Crest next Wednesday, and then they'll be at home next Friday. So we'll be back on the air. The Bobcats will be on the air. It'll be John Olson and Cody Olson calling the game from Hiram on Wednesday. That game will be the Mountain Crest announcers, and then Friday we'll be back for senior night against the Logan Grizzlies next week. So for Ryan Grunig, for Shane Larson, running the camera for us, I'm John Newbold. Have a great night, everybody. Again, Westfield with the victory, 62-50 in overtime over the Bobcats. Have a great night, everybody.
This Skyview Bobcats broadcast has been a presentation of 106.9 FM and 1390 AM The Fan and CashValleyDaily.com. Made possible by the support of our sponsors, Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning, Alpine Cleaning, DD Auto and Salvage, Old Grist Mill, Preston Watts Collision and Glass, Great Basin Graphics, Adams Wealth Advisors, Cache Valley Daily, Young Toyota and Young Honda, Napa Auto Parts, Les Olson IT, and The Logo Shop. Watch replays of previous games on CashValleyDaily.com.